Hello, welcome to Young's Crossing Creations. I'm going to try and do a little creation actually today. We'll do this project together. This is for like a birthday card, birthday gift, or it could be Christmas, but this one is a birthday card. And I have bought a gift card for them, but even with a gift card or a gift certificate inside, I just feel like when you just hand them a card, it's kind of a lackluster presentation. I don't know, that's just me, my opinion. So, what you're going to need is your card, and this is the envelope part, and you're going to need two different patterns of napkins, paper napkins, and these were 2-ply from Dollar Tree, and I had a really hard time getting them torn apart. You need to tear it down to 1-ply. I think next time I'll probably spend a little more for a nicer napkin, and then I can maybe get it apart easier. Then you'll need fabric. The first time I did this, I used some muslin, and muslin tends to have kind of an unbleached, it's a creamy color. And when I put that behind the white napkin, this we're gonna do because we are creating paper fabric actually. And when I put that behind the muslin behind here, it came off rather dingy looking. For this, it's nice and vibrant, and I prefer the vibrant look for this project. So, I thought about Dollar Tree's flour sack cloths. They are large, they're very absorbent. The absorbency is perfect for this project. And I'm gonna do other projects with these soon. I just really like them. Okay, I cut out a piece that will fit. And the way I can tell it's gonna fit is I took my envelope and I carefully pried it off without tearing it. You don't have to do it this way, but this is the sure way to get it right. I've made envelopes before with just the paper, but this is much easier if it'll come apart. And I make sure that my flour sack cloth is large enough for the envelope to fit on. And it is. And always use something like parchment paper underneath because you're going to be painting your mixture. You'll fix up a mixture of 50% Mod Podge or glue and 50% water, which I did already. Mix it all up. Then we're going to paint this on the back of the fabric, flour sack fabric, and make sure we get the whole thing, the area that the envelope's going to fit on, make sure it's all covered. And I had already done part of this, so this won't take long. I think I about got it. Okay. Now you're going to take one of your 1-plies of a napkin. And you're going to lay it on there carefully. Let's see if I can straighten it out a little better. I press the fabric first, but once it gets wet, it tends to kind of want to wrinkle a little. Okay, you just carefully lay it on there, like so. We're just going to kind of tap it down, hold it in place. Okay, I think I got it. Now we're going to paint it again on top of the napkin. Try to pull out any little wrinkles. If you get a tear, just carefully lay it down and Mod Podge over it. And you'll notice that I put it on the fabric while it was still wet. Don't let it dry. But after this application, we'll let it dry for a little while, and then we'll continue. So I'll finish doing this, and I'll be right back. While I'm waiting on that to dry, I thought we'd just make a little tag that I'm going to put on the outside of the envelope, because you can't really write on it once it's fabric. So I got my little gadget here. Okay, got that. Now I'm gonna cut it off some. Probably don't need it huge, because after all, this is not a package. Okay, and I'll put my corner cutting gadget and have my little card. Okay, now it has dried enough that we can proceed. And what you're going to do, you're going to peel it off of your parchment paper, like so. And I'm going to add another piece of parchment paper just because. Okay, now you turn it. See how it is? It's kind of like fabric. Now I'm going to turn it face down on the parchment paper. And I'm going to apply more Mod Podge on the back side. On the back side of the cloth. Okay, here we go. Just like you did the first time on just the drop flour sack cloth. Put it all on there. Okay, just about to finish up. And if you kind of look at it from the side, you can usually see if you've missed a spot. And I think I got everything really saturated. So now you take your next choice of napkin, like so. Okay, you're gonna, after you're done, you lay your other piece of napkin, your other color, down and kind of pat it like you did the other. I think I got it a little bit too saturated this time, but it'll still work. Okay, now, even though it is real wet, I have to cover this side up. Okay, I'll finish painting this coat on and get back with you. Once this coat is on, I'm going to let the whole thing dry completely before we go to the next step. This is going to be the hard part, all of this. So next few things are going to be smooth sailing. Okay, it's not totally dry, but I think it's dry enough that I can work with it and show you what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to lay the envelope to the original card down here, and I'm going to cut around. I'm not quite cutting up to the envelope, giving it just a little extra space. Okay, I got it all cut out. I'm gonna lay it aside, and we're going to go ahead and glue the envelope back together, the original one. That the card came in. Okay, good as new. Put the card inside that I'm giving the person. Then I've got my envelope here, and we're going to fold it. Okay, I've got it all folded now, and I'm going to put the original card inside the envelope that we made. Pull the flap over, and I have a perfect little sticker here I'm going to stick on the flap of the envelope to hold it shut. It's a little butterfly. Then I had a flower from my stash over there. Pulled it off a ball pick and stick my ribbon up in there while it's wet. And there. Now, next time, you won't just have a card, you'll have a gift, because this could be reused. There's nothing, written on it or anything. You can just change the card or leave it off, the tag. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you could like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Bye. There, when you put the card in and they open it up, that's what they're going to see.